Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the El Paso. Now at the plate, Antonio Gonzalez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The first baseman, Antonio Gonzalez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Yeah, with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Stepping into the box, Antonio Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Dye moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Striding in once again, Antonio Gonzalez. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch hit hard to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Here's Jay Bruce now. Last time through was a base hit.
32, Jay.
Here now the 2-2. Runners on the move for second. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw in time and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors. Stepping into the box, Jake Dye.
The right fielder, number 4, Jake Dye.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Antonio Gonzalez.
Line drive to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. Now to the plate, Antonio Gonzalez. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. A grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. So striding forward now, Jay Bruce. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is.
Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific. Anton Ramirez, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Settling in now, Antonio Gonzalez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's a pop-up now, and there's out number 1. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Ready now, Antonio Gonzalez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Now at the plate, Arthur Knotts. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Arthur Knotts
Pops this one up. Gonzalez has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So coming to the plate, Antonio Gonzalez. Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in once again, Jay Bruce. He singled his last time up.
Jay.
Ready with the 1-1. Right side hit hard. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Shortstop. Tim.
Coming to the plate now, Tim Beckham. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Blanco is under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So that'll bring in the outfielder, Boog Powell. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Boog Powell.
Ready with the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. There's one. In now, Antonio Gonzalez.
Now batting. First baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Antonio Gonzalez.
Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement.
Stepping up to the plate, Hugh Pena. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially. He gets the 2 strikes and
rained. Wow, what a stop. One there. Safe. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Antonio Gonzalez. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So
on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. And this afternoon's game ends 7-3.
Score. First for the victorious Chihuahua.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the El Paso Chihuahuas. So striding in, Christian Fernandez comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
Fernandez.
On it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. Digging in, Antonio Gonzalez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rainiers,
First offering on its way.
Antonio Gonzalez.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cordero on the move. He's there and records the first out. So that'll bring in the outfielder Boog Powell. Mixed results for him in the series. 3 for 14.
Powell
working for the punch out and the offering. Scooped up to second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Now batting, Antonio Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
This is line to left. Cordero is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So stepping in, Antonio Gonzalez.
The first baseman, Antonio Gonzalez.
From the stretch, swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1. Line drive to center field, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. So a big moment here, and standing in, Arthur Knotts, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Antonio Gonzalez.
Antonio Gonzalez.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to left. Cordero is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And that 1 run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. The Tacoma